Okay. Good morning. It is 5:22 a.m. and it's the day after. It's the day after Independence Day, July 5th, 2026. Good morning. So, um I am attempting to fill the lack and fill the gap. I've been finding throughout my years of growing up as an adult into adulthood. I am now thankful and grateful that I have reached adulthood and maturity. And it is now 2026, and I am seeing the lack and attempting to fill the gaps. When you do not see the lack, if you do not see accept where you are short, where you are failing, where things are going wrong, you will not fix those things. And I am the type of person with a personality where I like to see the solutions. If I see a solution, I like to an issue. I like to see issues and make them better if I can, and even come up with a solution or a remedy. Um, to me, it's like a puzzle. That's why I like the human body. That's why I like mechanics. That's why I like creating things and observing. Um, who am I? I am just a little Black American lady, happy American who happens to be Black. And I come from a long line of wonderful Americans who also happen to be Black. And I think that America is one of the best new nations on the earth. I say new because America is only 250 years old as of yesterday, around about as of yesterday, somewhere in there. 250. How old is China? How old is the history of Asia and Japan and Russia and some of these other nations? And so I am going to talk to us. I'm going to talk to my neighbors and my community as well as my family and anyone who's listening who might be interested in hearing the next series of information that I will be downloading from my brain onto audio and video, because I think it might help someone. So, for the sake of a character having a name, I am TigerBelle Watkins, and welcome. Welcome to how to have the best life you can, no matter where you are on the globe, with whatever you have in your hands, at hand. Um, I believe I have enough information to help specifically the young people coming up, because there has been a lack of good guidance from loved ones and family, mothers and fathers. We are going to stop saying and repeating a lot of the same issues and concerns. There will be some times where I will address um, some ugly facts, and they are simply just to be mentioned because they are part of the bigger scenario and explanation. So we are not here to make anybody feel bad or pass judgment. This is going to be a place of knowledge and understanding. The most important piece is I hope you gain understanding, because once you gain understanding, you will be able to take the information and use it as a tool. So, I am a mother of three. I am over 50. I am 28, almost 28 years of marriage to an African man. I am American, born and raised in America. all my life. And again, I repeat, many hundreds of years of my family have been here in America. I'm American. And being female, I have a lot of information regarding parenting, working, and being female. I have a uterus and I have a life that is affected by that uterus. So I will be talking about feminine care in a very specific way, personal and private. I will be using the word vagina. I will be using the word penis. These are the anatomically correct words for the body, same as clavicle, femur, and so forth. So get ready because this should be a really interesting, fun time we're going to have together. I am a quiet woman, private woman, but I am a teacher, and so let's get started with some of the topics that you all might be interested in. So, one of the things that happens of being in the United States, you tend to think and feel that you have to blend in. Um, I realized recently that the people in the UK have a different understanding of the United States, and most people outside the United States have a different understanding of the United States and who we are as Americans. And who we are as Americans in 2026 is very important. The American of 2026, we have a lot of information, and that information tends to make people think they know. Information doesn't mean you know. Information is just information. Knowledge is more important than information. So when it comes to being happy, number one, it starts with you. If you don't like yourself, I paused. If you don't like yourself, why do you think you're going to promote your best self to others? So it starts with you liking yourself. Maybe as you were a child, you grew up in a household where, it wasn't that much money. People talk about being poor. Most kids don't even know they're poor until they get to school. Most kids don't know they're poor until they're around children, others who are above or showcase their material things. But if you are in a circle of mostly the same income bracket, then you won't know the difference. And so I think that's interesting because if you don't know you poor, then you might have a really decent life. If you're saying, well, no, it really was okay. We had a nice life. We were just poor. Then how about leave the poor part off? You had a nice life. And your parents did wonderful job, parent, grandparent, whoever your authority figure was, without that much money. How did they do that? That's what we're going to talk about. You want to be happy in America? This kind of is one of the easiest places to be that. Oh, but wait, you're going to talk about how high the cost of living is. How did that affect you and your money? If you don't have enough money, then you don't have enough money. You got to go get some more money. Until then, stay at home. Move in with a roommate. Maybe ride a bike or a moped. No, it's not going to be cute. It's not going to be pretty because maybe nobody around you is doing that. I'm doing that. I have a car. I have a driver's license. I've had cars in my life. And at this time, I do not own a car. I do not want to own a car. I do not want to own a car. My employment is within walking distance. I can walk there within 15, 20 minutes. I walk. My my employment is within walking distance. If it's not, I got a bike. I put my bike on the bus. Car insurance is expensive. If you can't afford it, it's expensive. Period. Learn how to cook. You say, okay, fine. I recently heard something interesting. I'm not going to say learn how to cook. If you happen to have a few dollars and you are busy because you are working your behind off, and if you do have a car, then get you some really great meal deals because almost every restaurant has a great weekend or daily special. Find your place that has a good price for a nice amount of food, maybe an amount of food that can count as two meals. And instead of thinking you have to spend $50 a day, you have spent 20 bucks on enough food that got you two meals for the day. At the end of the week, 20, you're not even going to eat all those leftovers. And so let's say 5 days a week you spend on these takeout meals. That's $100. That's $400 a month. Okay? And guess what? You can tell your friends that you eat out every day. And you'll be telling the truth. And you'll be saving money. Now, if you happen to have a little bit more time on your hands, then yes, you walk your behind to the store and you take a look at that flyer at the front counter and you see what's on sale. You buy from the sale foods. If you happen to have time because you don't have a job or you only have a part-time job, then yes, you cook your own food. You, you cook your own food. And if you're not cooking your own food, then you're probably going to be eating more unhealthy. Somebody is going to be putting things in there that isn't good for you. So the next thing is the lack of not knowing what is good for you. Whether it be food, whether it be friends, you have to know what you need. If you happen to be a little bored and you want some drama in your life, no problem. Then maybe go for a walk at the forest. Go for a walk around your block. Go for a walk at the local grocery store. Go for a walk. You want drama? Sit outside. You want drama? Don't turn to another human who is trying to get their lives together. There's a lot of young people who think that they can do what they want in this world. We have enough information to know now that if you keep thinking that, then you will be miserable as you get older. How come there's so many rich kids that are miserable and end up ending their lives? What could it be when they have all the money to be able to buy anything? I'm asking because it's not about the money. When you're young, you have to take time to learn yourself so you know who you are and what you are about. Otherwise, the money will just help you to see that you aren't much. And until you develop yourself, you are a sack of human. Until you develop yourself, you're a big bundle of human. I didn't put an N word on that. I simply said you're a big bunch sack of human of what's what you have to develop. You can't be a gamer hero in the nether worlds and come out of that gaming world into the real world, and you can't talk to the real people around you, but you can be such a good team player for those people you've never met. Just like you figured it out with those strangers in the netherworld, you will figure it out with your neighbors. Come out, come out, come out, come out, come out. Everybody's weird, including you. Everybody's got a little bit of ugly, including you. Everybody is shy. Everybody has something broken, including you. And you pick who you are on your team. You pick whose team you're on. Sometimes you get traded out because the team you're on is going to other levels that you're not equipped with. Figure that out here with us. Come out. A wonderful world is waiting for you. They're lying to you. They lied to you a long time ago, and you believed it. And not to be funny, you know their lies. You know that people of brown skin are just as smart as you are. You know that people of all colors and all places are just as smart as everyone else. Time to stop that. We know that you Asian elders are over there fighting. You're violent. We see it. We know the American history. You're violent. We know it. And so we're not going to just keep saying that only certain colors of people have issues. It's time for all of us to fix our stuff. Welcome. Welcome.